All right, guys, check this out. What this is normally I'll pass this out like physically give everybody a copy, but remote learning, digital learning, we're just gonna upload this to Google Classroom and call it a day. So what this is your checklist for the poetry project. Do not turn in your poetry project unless you've gone through this checklist, okay? Because if you don't, you're setting yourself up for failure. And I don't want to see you fail. I want to see you kick butt. That's my job, to make sure you kick butt. Also, there's some due date information that I'm going to talk to you about this, okay? All right, so um, I'm going to start on the left hand side. So I told you guys way back when we started this process, you would have to have 10 different types of poetry for your poetry project. Now, that being said, we've written 12 different types of poetry for your poetry project, okay? So you have options to work with. I said you need 10, we wrote 12, so that means two of the types of poems that you don't like, you can get rid of them. I don't care what you do with them. But if you look over here, we've written 2 how-to poems, 4 limericks, 3 tankas, 3 diamante, 5 haiku, 2 acrostic, 2 this is just to say, and then individually a sonnet, a blitz, an A to Z poem, an I am poem, and what my name means. Okay, so we've written 12. You only need 10 of these. Okay, so that being said, over here, when you type all your stuff in, do you have a cover page, a title page, a dedication page, a table of contents, poem 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and about the poet page? Make sure you have all 10 of those. Or make sure you have all of those covered. I say 10, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So make sure you have all 15 of those things. Okay. Do not leave out one of the poems. Do not leave out your title page or your dedication page. They're all important to the process, okay? Before you turn this in, run spell check. Run spell check. Run spell check. I'm going to say it one more time for the kids in the back. Run spell check. Make sure you've had a peer or a parent look over it and make sure that you hand them this sheet and say, hey, yo, check this out, cuz, or mom, or whoever's looking over it. Did I do everything that's asking me to do here? Please make arrangements to print before 3/26. The reason why, and click on the calendar. We're officially setting a due date. Today is the 19th. We're going to save this poetry booklet for remote kids. Be due on the 26th. Cohort A people, the 29th. Cohort B people, the 30th. Okay? I know that's not fair, but we've been working on this thing for almost a month now. You should be good to go. You should have everything typed in. You should be just doing format stuff like the video I posted yesterday. So, you can't turn in digitally. You must turn in physically. I need a physical copy of this. If you submit to me digitally, I'm not going to grade it. Okay? I know that's being kind of a jerk about it, but hear me out. I'm not going to grade it if you turn it in digitally. It's got to be printed out, and I must have like a physical copy of it. Okay? Remote people, that's the 26th. That's 1 week from now, but it should be an issue because you've been doing this stuff all along. So assembling this should not take you much time at all. Okay. Yeah, I think that's covered everything. If you got questions on how to do any of these types of poems, they're all posted to Google Classroom. If you're wondering about how to format this, there are all sorts of videos about this on Google Classroom. Make sure you're watching the videos on Google Classroom. I know I'm saying that, and it's March, and some of you are like, I ain't watching no videos. But if you're watching this, obviously you're watching the video. So I'm going to post this to Google Classroom about the due dates. And remember, if you post it to Google Classroom, I'm not going to look at it. I got to have physical copies. So the 26 people, remote people, you'll turn that in when you come through to pick up stuff on Friday morning, the 26th. You'll turn that in. The people cohort A, You'll turn in the 29th, and people cohort B, you'll turn in the 30th. I know that's not fair, but guess what? Nothing's been fair this year. If life was fair, people would be way too happy. We can't make people but so happy. That's sarcasm right there. I want everyone to be happy, but that's the only way I can do this thing, okay? If you got any questions, send me an email. If you're mad, send me an email. If you want to set my socks on fire, send me an email. If you want to hit me with a spike bat, that's gonna hurt, but send me an email. Communicate with me. If there's something you have a question about, communicate with me. Okay. Love you guys, and if you got any questions, holler at me, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye.